and welcome to South Asia Today, a show that provides you glimpses of South Asia. I'm your host, Shivangi Mishra. Let's begin with the headlines first. Two visitors from Poland and Germany entertain Kashmiri locals with their enthralling freestyle football skills. Severe load shedding adds to winter woes of people in Gilgit-Baltistan. And Karwa of elephants bring back charm to Nepal's Tuska festival. Let's begin the show. Tea in India is not just a hot beverage, but an emotion for the people. Moreover, it has become a symbol of the culture for the country. The Indian tea industry, which has gained immense popularity in recent times, is today dwelling on the path to become a driving force behind the growing Indian economy. Let's have a look.
Chai, also called tea, in India is not just a habit for people but is a part of their everyday lives. From starting the day with a cup of tea and a newspaper to a sip of refreshment during work, and from serving guests to sharing life values and creating college memories with friends, chai has become an emotion for the people. In a country like India, chai is not just a hot beverage, it's a comforting hug in a mug. According to the 2023 estimates of ResearchGate, approximately 2/3 of India's population regularly consume chai, with an average per capita intake of around 3 cups per day. Today in India, the tea industry is valued at $5 billion and employs around 2 million workers who are directly involved in tea cultivation, production, distribution and sales. More than 80 million Indians consume tea every day. This prolific consumption demonstrates the chai's immense popularity and its status as a staple beverage. Jagdish, who has been selling tea in the Delhi University campus for around 15 years, now expresses his journey of how eventually he developed his relationship with tea and tea lovers in the campus.
सब आते हैं एज के हिसाब से, तो सारे भी ऑटो वाले रिक्शे वाले सब हैं. अब जो जैसे आते हैं वैसे अपने चाय का सिस्टम है, क्योंकि 10 की चाय कहीं नहीं मिल रही है अभी. हमने लोगों को देखते हुए रिक्शे वाले अब हर आदमी 15-20 की चाय नहीं पी सकता, इसलिए हमने 5 से 10 तक चाय रखी है. आदमी डिवाइड करके पी सकता है एक चाय को दोनों करके.
तो ऐसा है कि अभी कॉलेज लाइफ में सबसे ज़्यादा कुछ हो तो रिफ़्रेशमेंट चाहिए होता है हर बात के लिए. बोरिंग लेक्चर्स से आओ तो रिफ़्रेशमेंट, कुछ अच्छा हो कॉलेज में तो एक चाय तो बनती है हमेशा. कुछ भी कॉलेज में फेस्ट हो तो एक चाय तो पीनी चाहिए. तो वही हमारा ये ऐसा कह सकते हैं यूनियन पॉइंट है, रीयूनियन पॉइंट है कि कॉलेज से निकले और एक चाय पीना मतलब ऐसा कंपलसरी है कह सकते हैं.
The demand for Indian tea across the globe is rising continuously due to its wide variety of tea production. The price of cornberry tea, which is widely produced in Darjeeling in West Bengal, is approximately $50 per kg and is in huge demand in foreign countries. Today, the annual consumption of tea in India has reached 1.2 billion kilograms. And this increasing demand for tea has brought forth many startups in the country. Chayos, MBA Chaiwala, Chai Story, Chai Point. Their growing love for tea among Indians is proving to be a profitable business for many. This is Manish Ranjan, the owner of Chai Thela, one of the top 5 best tea startups in India. He has studied hotel management and has worked in many big hotels before actually getting into the market. And Chai Thela was his first startup. When Manish took over the company in 2019, the company was a loss-making venture. But today, the tea stall has an annual turnover of Rs 7 crores and has around 20 outlets across the country.
चाय ठेला एक ऐसा ब्रांड है जो मिडिल क्लास को कैटर करता है. हमारी जो प्राइसिंग है, जो वैल्यू फॉर मनी, जो हमारी चाय शुरू हो जाती है 40 रुपीज़ से शुरू होकर 70-80 रुपीज़ में ख़त्म हो जाती है. तो जो मैक्सिमम जो मास बोलते हैं कैटरिंग करना, जो मिडिल क्लास है, मिडिल क्लास को हम कैटर करने के लिए हमारा ब्रांड मतलब सबसे सूटेबल था. क्योंकि जो चायोस है या अदर ब्रांड्स हैं, दे आर हाई प्राइस में वो चाय बेचते हैं, तो उनकी क्लाइंटल डिफरेंट है. मेन मकसद एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी था कि लोगों को मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एम्प्लॉयमेंट दूँ, ये मेरा सोच ये भी था।
India's Assam state, which is situated in the northern eastern part of the country, is famous for its tea plantations and production of various types of tea. Assam is a prominent tea cultivation state that produces 55% of the tea in the country. Apart from Assam, there are many other states like West Bengal, Nagaland, Tripura, Meghalaya, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. The hard-working tribal communities there work day and night to make this massive production and consumption possible.
प्योरिटी की अगर आप बात करें, आजकल एवरीवन वांट्स टू हैव समथिंग जो बॉडी में जाए, जो उसके बेनिफिट्स हों, जैसे एंटीऑक्सीडेंट्स हैं, हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स हैं, जितनी भी चीज़ें हैं। आज हर आदमी चाहता है उनकी स्किन ग्लो करे, उनके हेयर अच्छे रहे, उनकी बॉडी अच्छी रहे। हेल्थ इज़ बिकम टॉप प्रायोरिटी। तो ये दार्जिलिंग चाय की सबसे बड़ी खासियत क्या है, वो जो आपकी बॉडी में एंटीऑक्सीडेंट्स जो चीज़ें जाती हैं, उससे बढ़िया चीज़ हो नहीं सकती है। तो वो बेस्ट क्वालिटी प्योरेस्ट फॉर्म में, ऑर्गेनिक वे में बेसिकली आपकी बॉडी में नेक्टर जा रहा है। दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ दार्जिलिंग टी।
Today, India's tea industry has become not only a major source of revenue but is also generating foreign exchange. The tea and its excellent packaging have fueled the growth of this massive chai industry. According to data from Indian Trade Portal, India's total tea export during the year 2021 to 22 was 201 million kilograms. India exports tea to more than 25 countries across the world. Russia, Iran, the United Arab Emirates, America, Britain and Germany are some of the top countries which import tea from India.
We need more and more markets. Even non-conventional areas, if one can popularize tea, what better option than that? So it's a healthy sign, and one, if we can convert a place or geographical area where tea is not popular, and we can through our different marketing policies or different ways and means one can popularize tea, it provides an additional market.
The enormous scope and complexity of the tea industry that goes along with it represents the lasting importance of chai in Indian culture. In the face of change, chai has the potential to endure as a staple beverage and a source of income for generations to come.
Moving on, the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir has been witnessing a large tourist footfall these days. Tourists and travellers from all across the world are coming to the Union Territory to enjoy the scenic beauty and the weather of Kashmir. Recently, 2 freestyle footballers from Germany and Poland came to Kashmir and showcased their freestyle football skills at the renowned tourist locations such as Dal Lake, Lal Chowk, Mughal Garden and many more beautiful places in Kashmir. Take a look. The Kashmir Valley is filled with tourists these days. The heavenly atmosphere and enchanting natural beauty of Kashmir is attracting local tourists and backpackers from all across the world. The charm of Kashmir is such that 2 renowned freestyle footballers from Europe, Agushka and Patrick Borer, found the Union Territory as the most appropriate start to their Indian tour. The 2 freestyle footballers visited some of the most popular tourist destinations of Kashmir and displayed their skills that they have acquired through years of practice. Their mesmerizing juggling skills took the spotlight at Ghantaghar, Lal Chowk, marking the commencement of their Indian tour. A significant crowd gathered at Ghantaghar, Lal Chowk to witness the freestyle football maestros in action. The duo expressed their delight of visiting Kashmir for the first time and conveyed their gratitude for warm reception they received in the Union Territory.
We arrived yesterday to Kashmir. We really love the city, people, hospitality, everything is beautiful. The lake, it's the most beautiful of all. So we love everything and everything was perfect. Yeah, Kashmir, as I mentioned, like I love the city. It's different than the other Indian cities. I don't know, it's having something special here, which I recommend tourists to come over and see this beautiful city. And I love the most the lake with the boats. This looks the most awesome for me. Yeah, the hospitality here in Kashmir is really good. People are friendly and we really love this so much, being here. And as I say, like experiencing the city, the people here and everything around it, just beautiful, and thank you for having us.
And yeah, I'm happy to be here in Kashmir and to show you my skills, our skills together with Agushka. Really nice, we enjoyed the time here in Kashmir really much. It's beautiful here, we like the city, we like the people, we like the food, so we really enjoyed our stay here. Really warm, everybody was really friendly and helping us with everything, if we had any questions or if we were like looking for a place or if we had questions about the food, like everybody helped us really much. And yeah, as I said, it was or is a special time for us to be here. So we visited, of course, the famous lake. We have been to several places in all the cities so far, and I don't remember every single name, if I need to be honest, because there are so many beautiful places, and yeah, it's just beautiful.
The performances of Agushka and Border served as a unique attraction for both locals and tourists. The tourism department too is encouraging such activities in Kashmir and providing visitors a safe and free environment to enjoy.
These two wonderful young people had come to Kashmir. They are the current, one of them is the current reigning champion of the World Freestyle Football Championship. She's been 5 times champion, and the second one is a runner-up. And hearing of the beauty and the magnificence of J&K, they are on a tour of the country and they wanted to start off the tour from Jammu and Kashmir. Now, events like this have a very warm reception among the local population of Jammu and Kashmir, and you saw yourself that a lot of people were very happy to see them and host them. Also, these events and this kind of visit is symbolic of how wonderful and how beautiful as a destination Jammu and Kashmir is becoming, and we are now promoting Jammu and Kashmir throughout the world in foreign countries. We've had the highest ever arrival of foreign tourists this year, which is 350% over and above the last year, which is the highest ever. Therefore, I think that events like this, influencers like this, celebrities like this will now keep coming to Jammu and Kashmir, and this is reflective of the strategic position of J&K tourism as a brand across the world. It is now becoming very famous. People are now reassured of the wonderful security scenario in Jammu and Kashmir, as well as how wonderful the people of Jammu and Kashmir are in terms of the warmth, in terms of the hospitality.
Jammu and Kashmir, known for its serene landscapes, is gradually establishing itself as a destination for adventure enthusiasts also. In recent years, paragliding, river rafting and many other adventure sports in Kashmir are becoming popular among the tourists and adventure seekers. The government too is encouraging the locals to set up these facilities. Such an initiative is not only boosting tourism in Kashmir Valley, but also opening up new job avenues for the locals. Now we take a look at some happenings in Asia in a segment called Asia Watch.
The Iranian Navy displayed its new cruise missiles to the media as the US accused Iran of a drone attack on a chemical tanker in the Indian Ocean. Reconnaissance helicopters, drones and marine cruise missiles with a range of 1,000 kilometers were among the new weapons added to the Navy's arsenal, according to the head of Iran's Navy, Shahram Irani. Although Western military analysts say Iran sometimes exaggerates its capabilities, Iranian-made missiles and drones are a key element in Tehran's military hardware. The US Department of Defense said that a drone sent from Iran struck a Liberian-flagged chemical tanker in the Indian Ocean, an incident highlighting rising regional tensions and a new risk to shipping lanes in the wake of the October 7 Hamas attack on Israel and Israel's subsequent action in Gaza. Iran on Saturday denied US accusations that it was involved in planning attacks by Yemen's Tehran-aligned Houthi movement on commercial vessels in the Red Sea. Japan's nuclear power regulator lifted an operational ban it imposed on Tokyo Electric Power Company TEPCO's massive Kashiwazaki Kariwa power plant 2 years ago, clearing the path for it to resume a process towards a restart. TEPCO has been eager to bring the world's largest atomic power plant back online to slash operating costs, but a resumption still needs local consent in Niigata Prefecture on the Sea of Japan coast. With a capacity of 8,212 megawatts, the plant has been offline since around 2011, when the Fukushima disaster prompted the eventual shutdown of all nuclear power plants in Japan at the time. Shares in TEPCO had risen sharply after the Nuclear Regulation Authority indicated early this month that it would consider lifting the operational ban after conducting an on-site inspection and meeting with the company's president. Thousands gathered in front of the Central Election Commission building in Belgrade to protest over an election earlier this month that international monitors said was unfair. The opposition, Serbia Against Violence Alliance, which placed second in a general election earlier this month, has accused the ruling Serbian Progressive Party of widespread vote fraud, which the authorities deny. Serbia Against Violence has organized daily protests over the election results in front of the Election Commission. An international monitoring mission last Monday said the ruling party had gained an unfair advantage through media bias, the improper influence of President Alexander Vučić, and voting irregularities such as vote buying.
The people of Gilgit-Baltistan, surrounded by towering mountains, struggling with load shedding. With limited resources, people deal with a lot of challenges in their day-to-day work lives in the chilly weather. The long shadow of load shedding obscures everyday life, bringing families to the harsh reality of scarce resources and shrouding homes in darkness. We have a report.
The mountainous region of Pak-occupied Gilgit-Baltistan faces intense cold during the winter. People struggle with scarce resources and face many obstacles in their daily work lives in the chilly weather. However, with the worst load shedding in the region, the local residents are faced with a double whammy. Gilgit-Baltistan is facing the worst electricity crisis, with the main center Gilgit having load shedding of around 18 to 19 hours.
गिलगित बल्तिस्तान के अवाम को इस वक्त जहां सख्त सर्दी का मुकाबला करना पड़ रहा है, वहां पर बदतरीन लोड शेडिंग से भी मुश्किलात का सामना करना पड़ रहा है। गिलगित बल्तिस्तान खासकर अगर हम गिलगित शहर की बात करें, गिलगित शहर में से 24 घंटे के दौरान 18 से 19 घंटे तक जो है वो बिजली की लोड शेडिंग का सिलसिला जारी है, जिसकी वजह से न सिर्फ तलबा और घरेलू मामला डिस्टर्ब हैं, बल्कि फ्री लांसिंग और हमारे खासकर मीडिया से वाबस्ता जो अफराद हैं, दफातर में जो काम करते हैं, सरकारी, प्राइवेट और नीम सरकारी इदारों में काम करने वाले अफराद जो हैं वो पूरी तरह मुतासर है और ज़िंदगी जो है बिजली की लोड शेडिंग ने अजीरन बना दी है।
Power outages during school hours disrupt the regular functioning of schools in Gilgit-Baltistan. Students find it very difficult to keep up the continuity of their academic work. Uncertainty about power availability and the pressure to perform better in schools are increasing the stress level in young students. In Gilgit city, exams are going on in schools, But there is no way to study in the absence of light. Due to lack of electricity, internet service is also rarely available in the entire region.
मसाइल के सामने है वहाँ जो तलबा हैं वो रोशनी ना होने की वजह से अभी एग्ज़ाम हैं के दिन चल रहे हैं लेकिन वो एग्ज़ाम का वो तैयारी भी नहीं कर सकते। दूसरी बात जो कारोबारी तबका है उनका कारोबार तकरीबन तबाह हो चुका है। इसके साथ साथ जो सहाफ़ी बरादरी है उनके लिए ये है कि ज़ाहिरी बात है जब बिजली नहीं होती है तो नेट का जो सिस्टम है वो भी ऑटोमेटिकली बैठ जाता है जिसकी वजह से वो अपनी प्रोफेशनल जो जिम्मेदारियाँ हैं वो भी अंजाम देने से कासिर है।
The local residents in Gilgit-Baltistan allege that facilities like generators and heaters are available in the big government offices only. They claim that most of the time, electricity bills are not paid for these facilities. Urging the government to discontinue the practice of VVIP culture, people in Gilgit-Baltistan are demanding that their basic needs be given priority.
पिछले साल भी करोड़ों रुपए इस वक्त जो डीजल जनरेटर के नाम पर यहाँ लाए गए उस वक्त बिजली भी नहीं। इस दफ़ा भी बिजली की बदतरीन लोड शेडिंग है। तो हुकूमत को चाहे कि ये लोड शेडिंग को कम करने के लिए जो स्पेशल लाइनों का एक सिलसिला है उनको ख़त्म करें। जो VIPs के नाम पर या दीगर जो बड़े बड़े बरक़ी आलात इस्तेमाल करते हैं उनके खिलाफ क्रैक डाउन करना चाहिए। मैं आपको बताता चलूँ यहाँ पर जो सरकारी इदारे हैं हॉस्पिटल्स हैं जो पावर हाउसेस है उसके अंदर ही जनरेटर ये हीटर चलाए जाते हैं। हॉस्पिटल्स के अंदर आप जाके देखें हर वो जो नर्सिंग स्टाफ रूम है वहाँ पर यह हीटर इस्तेमाल होता है।
Despite frequent load shedding, Gilgit-Baltistan's residents have to pay inflated electricity bills. The spike in bills have put undue financial strain on the people who live in the region that generates a large amount of electricity.
Moving on to Nepal's Saraha, where tradition and celebration converge in a spectacle like no other, the Tusker Festival. The streets come alive with the rhythmic beats of drums and the majestic presence of adorned elephants. During the event, magnificent elephants adorned with vibrant fabrics and intricate ornaments parade through the streets, symbolizing strength, wisdom, and a deep connection to Nepal's rich heritage.
Halted for 3 consecutive years owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, the charm of Elephant Festival in Soraha, a touristic town in center southern Terai, is back as caravan of tuskers take onto street, drawing attention of passerby. Held annually to drive tourists, the Elephant Festival, locally called Hathi Mahotsav in Nepali, has resumed this year with slew of changes. The parade of tuskers started from the infamous sunset point of the touristic town on the edge of Rapti river, marching down to the ground that lies about a kilometer far, followed by musical and dance performances.
कोभिड भन्दा अगाडि तपाईको चाहिँ यो 16औं संस्करण गरेका थियौं। अहिले यो 17औं संस्करण हो। यो त्यसपछि तपाईको पहिलो प्रोग्राम भइराछ। यो खास गरी यो पर्यटन क्षेत्रलाई कसरी चलायमान गर्न सकिन्छ र पर्यटन क्षेत्र कोभिड पछाडी कस्तो भइरहेको छ, कतिको रिभाइभ भएको छ भन्ने हिसाबले पनि यो तपाईको यो अनुभूति हुने गराउने हिसाबको कार्यक्रम हो र सम्पूर्ण देश तथा विदेशमा रहनुहुने महानुभावहरुलाई कोभिड पछाडी यो पर्यटन क्षेत्र लयमा फर्किएको छ। हामी त्यो भन्दा उच्च गुणस्तरको सेवा सुविधा दिन तम तयार छौं। यसको लागि आइदिनु हुन भन्ने मेसेज प्रसारण गर्नको लागि पनि यो कार्यक्रम आयोजना गरिएको छ।
Being held after a hiatus of 3 years, the latest edition of the festival has made changes owing to the protest by the animal rights activists. The popular polo, football and races played by elephants has been kept off the schedule, leaving the beauty pageant and picnic of tuskers.
हो अब यो हात्तीहरुको पनि विभिन्न क्रियाकलापहरु हुँदैछ यहाँनेर। त्यो हिसाबले त्यो त एउटा घरपालुवा जनावरहरुलाई पनि हामीले सम्मान गर्ने अनि घरपालुवा जनावरहरुबाट पनि हामीले केही क्रियाकलाप हेर्न पाउने भनेको त असाध्यै रमाइलो कुरा हो।
The unusual sport of elephant polo had remained the most popular event of the festival, which has continued to be held every winter on the grass field of Soraha. A scion of horse polo, the elephant polo was first introduced in Nepal in 1982 after James Mann Clark started the pachyderm version of the sport with fellow enthusiast Jim Edwards. The first games were played on a grass airfield in Megholi, which is located on the edge of the Chitwan National Park. It was December of 2018 when the polo was held for the last time in Nepal, which was marred by criticism and exposed animal cruelty to the world. Despite the absence of the popular sport, its charm hasn't faded out.
It's time for me to wrap up today's episode. We'll be back next week at the same time. This is Shivangi Mishra signing off on behalf of the entire production team of South Asia Today. Goodbye and take care.